Hi, coffee friends. Welcome back to the Bella Buzz. This is your spot for the biggest and best celebrity news. If yesterday was dramatic, wait until you hear what is going down today. This one's hot off the press, surprising, and shocking. So pour yourself a cup of coffee, settle in, and get comfortable, because today's news is shaking Hollywood to its core. Jackie and Doug Christie's divorce battle has taken a shocking turn. We are talking about a huge $300 million settlement, courtroom fights, and even accusations of fake evidence. Just when people thought it could not get any worse, a new defamation case set social media on fire, and now an insider has shared something unbelievable. Chantel Christie's DNA test results have been revealed, and the internet is going crazy. Jackie and Doug were together for a very long time, and people thought they were proof that true love still existed in Hollywood, but that dream is over now. Jackie shocked everyone by filing for divorce, stating they had issues they could not resolve. But that was not the end of it. She did not merely want a straightforward divorce. She wanted $300 million, stating she was entitled to this money because she had endured emotional distress and assisted Doug in establishing his success. Doug was not going to let this go through, though. He was prepared with solid proof that turned everything around. In a stunning turn of events, Jackie was accused of presenting fraudulent financial statements to the court. She desired to demonstrate she was entitled to the money, but her accusations were untrue. The judge examined the evidence and summarily rejected her case, which left Jackie with nothing. Doug did not let up. Anger had flared in his chest because Jackie's untrue claims had damaged his reputation, and so he made up his mind to strike back. He sued for defamation, claiming that Jackie's falsehoods had destroyed his reputation and made him lose business opportunities. Guess what? The judge sided with him. The court ruled in his favor and instructed Jackie to pay him $300 million. This was a total reversal of fortunes. Just when everyone thought the drama was done, something even more dramatic occurred. An anonymous source close to Doug shared stunning DNA test results, confirming that Doug is not the biological father of Chantel Christie. Let that sink in. Doug, who raised Chantel like his own daughter for years, had always questioned her paternity but never demanded proof. Now the truth is out, and everything is different. This is far from being over. With each new revelation, the drama gets thicker. Hang on tight because Hollywood is about to witness more dramatic moments. Doug was devastated. He had been in love and caring for Chantel for years, assuming that she was his daughter. The reality landed him like an enormous burden, and he was worst-case scenario betrayed. He confronted Jackie and asked her some questions, and let me tell you, the drama did not end there. Jackie knew all along but never told anyone. When Doug persisted in asking her to explain, she finally came clean. She had been with another man during the time of Chantel's birth. Doug was amazed. All these years he had lived in a falsehood, believing that he was Chantel's father, and only to learn he had been tricked. Word of this news spread quickly. Doug's family and friends were there for him, giving their support through what was undoubtedly one of the toughest periods in his life. But Doug wasn't going to sit idly by and do nothing. Rather, he sued Jackie for paternity fraud. He averred that Jackie had misled him into thinking he was the father of Chantel, causing him to invest years of his life and resources in supporting a child who was not his. Doug meant business. He insisted that Jackie refund all the economic support he had provided under misconceptions. Jackie, however, was fighting to keep her story straight. She issued a statement that she never wished to harm Doug and that in her heart he would remain Chantel's father, but nobody believed her. The public responded quickly and brutally. Social media was awash with individuals labeling Jackie a liar and a betrayer of Doug. Just when things could not get any worse for her, another bombshell revelation emerged. Doug, still reeling from the betrayal, chose to dig deeper into his finances. He wanted to know how much money Jackie had stolen from him over the years. What he discovered left him speechless. Jackie had been stealing his money for years. She had been depositing huge sums into secret accounts, secretly investing, and withholding from him the whereabouts of his money. Doug didn't dawdle. Again, he sued Jackie, this time for financial fraud and embezzlement. When the court trial opened, Doug's lawyers had solid evidence. They presented bank statements, wire transfer documents, and even expert statements that verified that Jackie had been embezzling his money for years. The judge wasn't impressed. Jackie lost again in court. The judge ruled she must pay back every last penny she had stolen. By this time, Jackie's world was crumbling around her. She had lost her divorce case, been caught lying about Chantel's father, lost a defamation case, and now was convicted of financial fraud. Her reputation was in tatters, and her finances were dwindling fast. But still, after all this, Jackie didn't give up. She attempted to rehabilitate her image by appearing on TV shows, crying during interviews, and presenting herself as the victim, but the damage had been done. No one believed her anymore. Doug, meanwhile, was free at last. He was ready to move on from Jackie's drama without being bogged down by it. He concentrated on rebuilding his life, began working on new ventures, made huge business deals, and even fell in love again. This time, his new love was everything Jackie was not: supportive, honest, and actually by his side. For Chantel, the reality about her father was a life-altering experience. She had lived her entire life thinking Doug was her biological father, and now she had to come to terms with that not being the case. It wasn't simple for her. Those close to her report that she wrestled with this information, but ultimately she made a choice. She didn't want to lose Doug from her life. Even though he wasn't her biological father, he was the man who had raised her, loved her, and stood by her through it all, and a connection like that doesn't vanish overnight. And as for Jackie, her life utterly disintegrated. With her deceit revealed and her legal issues mounting, she had no option but to vacate the limelight. Her fame and luxury of yesteryear were lost, and the friends who had been around her at her peak quickly faded away. Her tale was a morality story of greed, cheating, and what occurs when you attempt to scam people. Doug, however, emerged from this stronger than ever. So much happened to him, yet he made it through everything. If we learned anything from this entire ordeal, it is that karma will always prevail. Jackie believed she could outsmart the system, but ultimately it all fell apart for her, and Doug emerged with his honor, his good reputation intact, and a brighter future than ever before. Fans did not believe it. When this news hit, fans were totally shocked. Everyone across social media weighed in. Some defended Doug, stating he was entitled to the truth following everything he had endured. Others questioned how long Jackie had been aware and whether she had deliberately kept this under wraps. The internet did not hesitate in its response. Another Twitter user posted, "Jackie really did this to herself. First she lost the divorce, then the defamation case, and now this DNA drama. She is in big trouble." Another user posted, "Doug Christie was always one of the most loyal husbands, and now he finds out his whole marriage was built on lies. This is unbelievable." And naturally, many people were sympathetic towards Chantel. One Instagram comment read, "No matter what the DNA test says, this must be really painful for Chantel. She spent her whole life thinking Doug was her dad. This is just sad." Behind the scenes, even our team could not believe what was happening. As soon as the DNA test results came out, everyone was talking about it. One crew member was so shocked they dropped their coffee. Another editor commented, "This is like a film. If someone produced this as a show, I would tell them it is too wild to happen." Even our production assistant, who is always quiet, blurted, "Jackie just made the biggest blunder of the year." This isn't the end of the story yet, but one thing for sure, Hollywood has never experienced drama such as this before.